Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Weird. Alchemy wrought the base elements of humanity into thriving civilizations, like lead into gold. But in time, man's dreams gave birth to untold strife, dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of dominion over all that lived, dreams of conquest and of war. These dreams would have torn the world apart, if not for a few brave and wise men who sealed away the power of alchemy deep in Mount Aleph's soul sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. The town of Vale guarded the secret for many years, until Isaac and Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Satros and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them into the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother Felix, thought lost in that same tragic storm. Satros Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Kraden. If these 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses, the seal on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set out to stop Satros, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Soul Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Satros and Minardi to Email, a winterlocked town near Mercury Lighthouse. There, they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her, they pursued Satros to the Eyrie, high atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late to stop Satros from lighting the beacon and escaping. Again, Isaac chased him, crossing Angara to the shores of the Kerrigal Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Kerrigal to Tolby. He spoke with Tolby's leader, a strange man named Bobby. Bobby entered Isaac and Colosso as a test of his powers. Isaac's synergy won Colosso and earned him Bobby's trust. Bobby revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystic drop from the lost land of Lemuria, Bobby had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gondwan. In the town of Lalavero, Isaac learned that Satros Minardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the roiling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lalavero, where Bobby asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna just before the beacon on Venus Lighthouse is lit. Hey guys, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to Golden Sun 2, The Lost Age. Oh man, I've been waiting to play this, but here we are, guys. Oh man. So, some things off the bat that I do want to say is that this is a freaking great sequel. I can't, praise it, I can say it does have a few problems, but it is a great game, and, I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to be going into it, because there's no waiting. We're doing this. Oh man, here we are, back at Venus Lighthouse. Ah, man. I love this place. Ah. Bye, Felix. I hope to hear from you again. You know, in form of speech. You'll get the joke later.
Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother.
Jenna, is something troubling you? What is it? What's wrong?
I have a bad feeling. Like something terrible is going to happen.
Yep. Hi, Alex. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me? Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you?
My brother? He left us.
What can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Sheba. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the Eyrie. How like him. Once Felix gets an idea into his head, he rarely changes his mind.
Alex, what were you talking about just now? What do you mean when you said, how unlike you?
I was merely surprised to hear you expressing such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back.
Don't change the subject, Alex. What did you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive?
If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter.
I'm not sure he has, Creighton. Who do you think you are, talking to me like that?
I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. So, tell me about this feeling, Jenna.
I'm not sure we should be leaving Venus Lighthouse yet.
What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. Alex is right. It's far too dangerous, Jenna. We would only hinder the others.
The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse?
It would seem so.
He must be trying to stop Satros and Minardi. If my brother goes back and finds Isaac, they're going to end up fighting.
If the Venus Lighthouse has not yet been lit, yes, they will fight. Felix is a terribly rash young man, is he not?
Why are boys such fools?
He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad.
That is why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can't we go back up and talk to Isaac?
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Alex, why?
He is an enemy.
Isaac? An enemy?
Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening.
So that makes them enemies?
But fear not, they won't be able to defeat Satros and Minardi. So, Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse. Alex. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again.
Alex, why do you want the beacon lit so badly?
Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Once, alchemy was commonplace throughout this world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see that world restored once again. And
what, Alex?
We've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave the lighthouse now before the beacon is fired. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix.
Alright, Kraden, let's go.
Alright, well there we go. But, interesting thing already. The sides have changed between games. Before we wanted to stop the lighthouses from being lit, but now we want to make them be lit. One interesting thing I like already though, is that here we are playing as Jenna, who we haven't played as since, you know, way back at the start of the first game. And it's great to see her again, and on top of that, also, just the fact that we're starting here is really clever. But anyway, let's check this chest. Jenna, check the chest. The chest was already open, but it looks like there's still an herb inside. I like that, you know, because we probably went and collected it in the original game, so there it's going to be, you know, already open. But it gave us something for our trouble anyway. Yeah, I just like that, you know, they just plopped us back into this because, you know, this is familiar territory. The graphics in this game are very similar to the first game, but I don't think they really could have pushed it any farther than this. Like, the first game was already graphically, like, extensive for Game Boy Advance, so I wouldn't expect much different. This part may be kind of long, guys. I apologize. There's stuff I want to get done, and this may... yeah. There they are. Get them! Item sent us to stand guard here, but I never thought we'd actually run into them. Scoundrels, what have you done with Sheba? Return her now or you're really going to regret it. Are there supposed to be more of them? Huh, maybe they're just the first ones to come out. Great, that means we've got them outnumbered. We could probably take them, you think? Go fetch the other Tolby soldiers still stationed in Lalavero. Yes, sir! Apologies. And we'll go tell the guys in the caves. Got it, boss! How unfortunate. It looks like an ambush. What should we do, Jenna?
What do you mean? Look around. We'll have to fight them.
Are you serious? Jenna, are you really prepared to fight these men?
We don't have any other choice. We have to.
Well then, allow me to shoulder some of your burden. Burden? We regroup along the road leading away from Lalavero. Do you understand? Yes. You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. Follow this road west and take the path down through the canyon to the cave. On the other side of that cave, you will find a small peninsula called Itajima. We meet there. Thankfully, only those workmen block your route.
Unfortunately,
they don't look too tough. Hello? We can hear you. That's just plain rude. Why don't the two of you escape and leave the Tolby soldiers to me?
The two of us? Alone?
You can use synergy, can't you, Jenna?
Yes.
Then you'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. You think you could take on Tolby's fires on your own, little man? I do not wish to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. Don't wish to? What's that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I assure you that you will be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. I just love that. Doo! Team Rocket blasting off again! What was that? I don't know, but whatever he did, it's out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Oh, so you're next. Hey, no need to worry about us. We're not soldiers. We're not anybody. Seriously, there's no way we're gonna face off against you. Let's get out of here. Oh gosh. How undignified and how shameful. Jenna, now is your chance. Go to Itajima and wait for me. Alex is so freaking awesome. I'm not finished with you yet. You mentioned backup from L'Olivero. Let's go meet them together, shall we? Hey pal, when they get here, you'll really be in for it. Do you honestly believe that even 100 of you could stop me? How amusing. This I must see. Alex, he's just such a boss. They're gone. Come on, Jenna, let's be going. There's nothing standing in our way now.
But...
What is it now? Ah, you're worried about hurting any innocents. Yeah. Well, just try to hold back when you're fighting. Let's get going, to the peninsula. Okay, so again, I apologize if this part ends up being a little long. That's mainly just because I want to get this prologue out of the way, so... Why do I gotta be the one to wait for the backup? Please, let me go and... Hey. That scary guy with the blue hair is not with you. Great, now you see what I'm really made of. Okay, so blue-haired guy, oh god. Little girl, you're like, oh, I'm gonna beat this. You see, you're not a good guy in either situation. One, you look like a wimp. The other one, wow. I got nothing. Do you guys got anything? I got nothing. You deserve this. I'm just saying. God. I mean, okay, I guess I shouldn't say that because that's sexist to some people. I apologize. Ugh, I can't believe I got beaten by a girl. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, culturally, I'm talking from a cultural standpoint. You know, some people, you know, just you don't look good to people. Ah, it's them. Whoa there, where'd the blue-haired guy go? Who cares? I can handle some girl and her grandpa. This is humorous, though, I will say. Fume, though, yes, it's a new synergy that I didn't have when I was playing as Jenna before. And it just one-shots these guys, it's great. Anyway, boop. Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have underestimated her. Yeah, probably not. This part is so fun, though. I'm also playing it away. Jenna has a very unique battle theme at this part of the game. But yeah. Anyway, you may recognize where we're headed. Ha! That was a good idea waiting here for him. You two aren't going anywhere. Except with us, back to Master Iodem. Okay. Well, here we go. Oh man, yeah, Jenna has a very unique battle theme at this part of the game. But once we get to, like, the later part, the battle theme changes and stuff. But I do like this when it's here, so, yay! Alright, I'll stop. I was just loving the tune. Sorry. I shouldn't drag it out too long, because this part is going to be long, either way, and I'm going to end it where I want to. It's just... yeah, most Golden Sun parts won't be as long as this, guys. I'm just saying, I just want to get, like, to this one point by the end of this part, so, yeah. Anyway, punch a ant! Woo! Fume! Doop! Doo 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 doo. That was not hard. My, that was invigorating. He wasn't too strong. I never knew fighting could be so fun. But we'd better get on to the peninsula. Okay then. So there we go. That was a whole lot of the fighting for now. Let's move onward. So yeah, I just find it so clever that we're starting from the other side of the story. It's just so great. I just love it. But anyway. This is the place, isn't it? Yep. The peninsula at the end of the road to the west. That's what he told us. This must be Itajima. I think that's a Japanese word. I wonder what it means. Minardi said a ship would be here. Because I know Jima is like an island. So, I don't know. We ought to see if we can find it. Jenna, it's over here. At first glance, it seems like a normal ship, but there's something odd about it. Yep.
Kraden, wait! Oh, I swear, you're like a kid with a new toy. Hurry it up in there! What's wrong?
It's missing.
What are you talking about?
The thingy that makes it go.
What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy?
The boat can't move without it.
The Minardi, she tricked us.
Tricked us?
Yeah, by passing this dead boat off on us.
There's no trick. If this boat is a dud, how did it get here in the first place?
Oh, right.
It must have been the orb.
What orb?
Don't you remember that crystal Satros was carrying?
That big black pearl thing?
I'm certain he said he could move the ship with it. Jenna, Kraden. There you are. I see you found the boat. We set sail as soon as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. What is it? The beacon. It hasn't been lit yet. You're right. Why is it taking so long?
And why hasn't my brother returned?
Oh boy. Oh, well there we go. There's the beacon being lit. They've done it, Jenna. They've lit the beacon.
What's happening, Kraden? Why won't the ground stop shaking?
Oh, well there's that lighthouse crumbling. Strange. I think it might actually be getting worse.
I think the lighthouse is collapsing. Look, the ground around it is crumbling.
Mercury Lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus different? Nope. That last tremor tore a rift in the Suhala Range.
How are we going to get back to Gondwan now?
Oh god. Itajima is drifting away from the mainland.
But what will happen to us?
Oh god. Well, there we go, guys. Now we're lost at sea. Yep, and here comes the secret, or the ending at the end of the credits of Golden Sun 1.
Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift?
I don't know. I wish you could tell me.
Sheesh, you're no help in times like this.
Hey, I'm hungry.
How can you even think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother.
I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right?
My, aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Well, I suppose you're just worried about Felix.
Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse too.
I suspect you're right.
I miss them. Isaac, Felix.
Oh, well there's Alex. Come with me. There is something I wish to show you. Well, guess we better go check it out. Oh. Sheba! Felix!
Felix! Sheba!
They're alive!
They're really alive!
What is this? Alex, what happened? Well, there we go. Stuff happened. Woo! Stupid title card. I thought Felix and Sheba were still inside the lighthouse. It's miraculous.
Miracle or no, I'm just happy my brother's alive.
What happened back there?
Sheba! Oh,
Thank the elements. She's awake.
Sheba, are you alright? It's me, Jenna. Jenna? What happened?
It seems you drifted here with Felix.
With Felix? Take your time. Do you feel alright, Sheba? Where are we?
Itajima, we were all to meet here, but now the island is floating away from Gondwan.
This island is moving?
I know it must be very hard to believe, Sheba.
When the Venus Lighthouse was lit, a massive tremor tore us off the continent.
The ground beneath the lighthouse roiled as though it might crumble away.
I remember now. That's what carried us away from Gondwan.
But what happened to you, Sheba? You were in the sea, and Satros.
Satros and Minardi are gone.
What do you mean?
Another group came. They fought Satros and Minardi and won. Was it Isaac? Isaac. Yes, I think that's what they called him.
You expect me to believe Isaac and his companions defeated Satros and Minardi? Have they really grown so powerful in so short a time? But how did you wind up in the sea?
When the beacon was lit, the earthquake knocked me off the lighthouse tower. Then what's my brother doing here? He tried to save me from drowning.
Felix jumped from the top of the lighthouse? Dear me! Felix, are you awake? Ah, Felix, you're awake!
Brother! Are you sure you should be standing?
Now I'm sure you're noticing, Felix isn't talking. That's because he is our new mute character of the game, because we're actually going to be playing as him. You don't seem very surprised to find yourself on a floating island. Felix, once you'd saved Sheba, you must have swum out here, correct? You must have seen that this island was floating when you were swimming.
But what do we do now? I have no idea. Nobody knows what lies beyond the Eastern Sea.
Unfortunately, I am a student of alchemy, not geography.
What is it, Alex?
What's the matter? Can't you see it? Huh?
It's land! An island! It's a little big for an island.
That's no island. It's a new continent. Oh,
We're saved!
so it would seem.
Wait. What is it? We're going to pass north of the continent.
She's right.
I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, Crane and Felix, what are we going to do?
Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, this cannot be good.
What is it? It's a tidal wave. A tidal wave? The earthquake must have caused it.
Oh my! It's coming right at us!
Alex, how can you stay so calm at a time like this?
At times like this, where would be the good in panicking?
We'll be washed away.
Help! Oh god. Well, here we are. Oh, it looks like we're fine. Huh. Do you want to check yourself for injuries? Sure. Blip blip, blip blip. Looks like the arms are still attached. That's a good start. Yep. Blip blip, blip blip. The legs are working too. Yep, you're fine. Okay. So now we are Felix. So let's talk to Jenna. Boop. Come on. There we go.
What? What am I doing down here? Oh, I must have blacked out when the wave hit. Hey, we've hit land! That wave must have carried us here. What luck! Have you checked everyone else? Are they alright?
No, I haven't checked everyone yet.
Well, let's go find them and get off this island.
Jenna joined your party. Whatever. Let's talk to Shiba.
Oh. The wave! What happened to the tidal wave? I thought you were done for, but we're all fine. And we've run aground! That tidal wave turned out to be a stroke of luck. I wonder where we are. We should take a look around.
Okay. And Shiba joined your party. Shiba is kind of like Ivan in a lot of ways, so there we go. That's cool. Anyway, let's move onward. Hey, Felix! Oh, You weren't planning on leaving me, were you? Well, it's land. The wave carried us back ashore. I assume you merely forgot about me in your excitement. Understandable, but you should have waited for me, Felix. Nevertheless, let us be on our way. Okay, Kraden has joined our party. Okay, let's move onward. By the way, where's Alex gone? Yeah, he isn't around. He doesn't seem to be anywhere on the island. You don't think he set out on his own, do you? Probably. Then I guess there's no reason to look for him here. He might have gone to look for a ship.
Alex wants a ship?
Did you forget what he was saying? Yep. He wants to return alchemy to its former place in the world.
By lighting the 4 elemental lighthouses, he might just succeed. But why the ship?
The remaining 2 lighthouses are unreachable by land. None remain to be lit across the eastern sea.
So what should we...
We must go to the great western sea.
The western sea. Is that where we're going, Felix?
Yep. Well said, Felix, and go there we shall.
That's right. Our parents' lives depend on it.
What about you, Shiba?
What do you mean? It's not going to be an easy trip.
There's no reason you should have to face that danger, right, Felix? Well, I mean, she was dragged into this, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Then you should know my reason for traveling with all of you, Felix.
What do you mean, Shiba? What reason?
It's my destiny.
Huh?
This quest is your destiny?
And you couldn't tell us about this earlier?
But how can we trust you when we don't know why you're with us? I'm sorry, but please, you have to take me. You must. You need me.
I don't understand why exactly do we need you? No.
You know that I am an adept, don't you? I can control the wind, as Felix already knows.
You knew that she was a wind adept? Yep. Satros must have mentioned it atop the lighthouse. I see.
They saw that I was a wind adept right away. They kidnapped me for my powers. They needed them on their journey. Oh yeah, they would have needed an alignment that complemented their own. They said they would need a wind adept in order to light Jupiter's beacon.
Ah, of course. And I suspect we'll need your power there as well.
So you do need me. Alright, I guess I understand now. But you want to know what she meant by destiny too, don't you?
Yeah, I don't quite get that part.
I wish we could read minds like Shiba, then we'd know.
I'm sure she will tell us in her own time, won't you, Shiba? I think for now that we should simply trust Shiba. Now, I'm quite famished. Shall we get moving? Okay, and here we are. Let's exit the screen, and I'm going to end the part, guys. So I thank you guys for tuning in to the first part of Golden Sun 2: The Lost Age. I apologize that it's going to be like 35 minutes, but I kind of wanted to get to this point when I ended off, so yeah. Anyway, I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next part of Golden Sun: The Lost Age. And yeah, we'll see what's down here. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you then. Alright. Bye.